Yeah, thank you for tuning in to No Flag Radio. I'm your host, P. Spitting this. Today we talking about a quick story about our brother in Helena, Arkansas, who the police pulled a gun on and gave conflicting commands to where if he had complied with the white supremacist cop, he would have shot him. So in the video, you'll see our brother Edrick Truitt is his name. He was in his car, and the police stopped him as he was meeting up with family, probably trying to say some well wishes to each other before he headed off to a nearby town. This was during Memorial Day weekend this past Sunday. And as he was leaving this parking lot of this closed gas station, there was somebody that was pulling into the gas station, and he stopped his brakes, to let him pass by. He's just doing some basic law-abiding citizen stuff. Police cars pull up and go hysteric on him. They tell everybody to clear the parking lot. They pulled up like some police cars you see on police shows on TV type shit. Telling everybody to clear the parking lot. So I noticed that was some very militaristic behavior to pull up on a parking lot and to order a parking lot to be cleared where you just have one person that you're targeting. To where you basically set the scene for a showdown with one person, right? It's very militaristic of these police. So next they blocked the brother in to where he couldn't get out. So now I want y'all also to notice, okay, clear the parking lot, setting the stage where he couldn't get out, setting the stage for a showdown on the cop's terms, basically from the cop's vantage, not just it's a showdown where the cops are putting the leg onto the showdown. It's not a showdown that was showdown just happened organically out of nowhere, right? Then you corner one guy after you done set the scene, block them in, right? So I want y'all to pay attention to that. That's classic white supremacist gang activity. I tell y'all, one thing we know about these white supremacist gangs like the police, they are predominantly a white supremacist gang. One thing that we've noticed that in the refining of white supremacist attacks on black people, they pride themselves on hunting black people in a very formal way. Okay? Understand, they want to normalize and formalize hunting us to make it a regimented kind of thing in a white supremacist regime. Pull up to a parking lot, clear it out of all the bystanders, corner a black person, start shooting. All right? They want to do it like that. They want to do it in the hopes that process becomes a routine. You understand? That the public will just stand by and just watch some shit like that unfold and just be like, all right, we'll just assume the position as bystanders and just not even make a fuss about it or a puff about it, right? They want it to be a publicly accepted routine after a while. Pick me out on this. It's a part of this white supremacist gang that we've come to know as the race soldiers that are within the police forces that the federal government has allowed to poison the police, right? It's a part of them being on white supremacist code and formalizing the way they kill black people. But the story continues. As the cops told him to turn off the car, let me pull up a map or something so y'all can see some shit. Let me y'all look at a map where he was going real quick. So there goes the map where he was going. There's Helena on the bottom. Jonesboro's at the top of that map where he was headed. It's about a 2-hour drive. So as the cop told him to turn the car off, no sooner than brother Edrick Truitt moves to turn the car off, the cop yells gun. Oh, he's got a gun. All right? He yells gun as if Edrick Truitt already had grabbed a gun, and he didn't. All right? This is where the cop got caught being a white supremacist, looking to execute a black person, okay? It's the old turn the car off gun trick, all right? Let me get to the video. I want to play the video for y'all real quick. Hold on. See what kind of idiocy which these police operate, these race soldiers out here operate out here. Alright, let's check this shit out.
Shut your car off.
What I do wrong?
Shut your car off.
Come on, shoot me.
Shut your car off.
He wanna shoot me.
Got a gun.
Where?
Gun.
Where?
Shut the car
Where?
off.
Where? My hand's in the air.
Shut the car off. Shut
Nah,
the car off.
hey, come shut the car off.
He's yelling he's got a gun, while he got one hand out the window, the other hand is on his phone recording the police and himself. Y'all see the bullshit, right? Alright, watch.
I ain't moving my hands. He trying to shoot me. He trying to shoot me.
Shut the car off.
Nah, I ain't moving. No, my hand in the air.
Shut the car off.
My hand in the air. My hand in the air. My hand in the air. My hand in the air.
Need units at Midland Heights.
My hand in the air. My hand in the air.
See that look on his face where he put his chin up like that? The cop knew he was wrong then. He's like, oh, fuck, I done fucked up. But he trying to be a stiff-necked, proud faggot right now. We watching him. We watching him. Hold up.
All you had to do is drive off.
What I was doing? What was I doing? What was I doing? My hand in the air.
Talking that shit, all you had to do was drive off. Y'all heard me say that he was already trying to drive off, but somebody pulled into the lot where he couldn't just goddamn drive through the fucking car. He couldn't teleport through the motherfucking car that was pulling in the lot. God damn it. Stupid ass cop. But you hear him now, he's talking insane now. He's talking insane. He's going to try to probably use this shit in court to say I was insane talking this type of shit. But we're not going to let him get away. We're going to get his ass. This is what I'm going to say. I got something for y'all. Hold up. Let's get back to it. Let's kick it. Hold up.
My hands in the air. Shoot
Say
me.
that you comply with the law.
Shoot me. My hands in
I'm
the
not
air.
going to shoot you, but you're not going to move those hands.
My hands in the air. My hands in the air. You tell me to shut my car off so you can shoot me. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
He getting his ass, sticking his ass. He hate that shit. Yeah.
Come on now. Come on now. Shoot me.
I'm filming too.
Oh, it's in my name. It's registered.
They looking in his car. They see he got a gun, but it's in his name. It's registered. The cop talking about gun, but the gun is nowhere anywhere where it can be of a danger to the police. His hands is out of the car and one hand holding a fucking camera. So he's caught in a white supremacist lie. There we see it at 117 on the fucking ticker. Now take that shit to court. But hold up. Let's get with it.
It's registered. Shoot me.
I'm filming too.
I'm filming. I ain't did nothing.
You failed to comply with a lawful order.
What
you
I
were
do?
told to
I
leave the parking
was
lot.
pulling off. I couldn't hit
You
his
come
car.
back.
I couldn't hit his car. How I come back? How did I come?
You see, he's talking insane. You come back. That's insane. He's insane talk. How could a man come back if all he did was stop his brakes so a motherfucker could pass by and then y'all surrounded his ass? See, he's talking insane, but he's gonna try to take that insane shit to court. We can't let him do it. He ain't gonna be able to do that. We got to get his ass. Fuck all that shit. This is a white supremacist stop. We already know it. You pulling out the gun on the man for nothing. Yelling gun. All right, yeah, bitch. Got your stupid ass, bitch. Hold up.
Come back.
You
Shoot.
never left the parking lot.
I just pulled up when they called me and told me, we finna go to Jonesboro.
out.
We leaving from Jonesboro.
Step out the car.
Hey, I'm not putting I ain't.
You never left the parking lot. Like it was a crime to not leave the parking lot when you are actually stopping him from leaving the parking lot. Y'all fucking blocked him in after he just got through stopping to let somebody into the motherfucking parking lot. Punks.
Touching that thing, he trying to shoot me. Hey, you come put it in
Step
the
out
park.
the
You
car.
put it in park.
Step out the
What
car.
you pushing my hand for?
Step out the car.
What you pushing my hands for? Hey. What you pushing my hands for? What you pushing my hands for? How can I step out the car? What you pushing my hands for? Come on now.
We're going to get out
Come
the
on
car
now.
one way or the other.
Hey, you gonna put it in park? I'm not. 'Cause you trying to shoot me,
Step
bro.
out the
Come on.
car.
Put it in park for me. Yes, sir.
Very smart brother. Very smart brother.
Come
Put
on.
it out. Put
Come
it
on.
in park for you. How am I going to put it in park?
I'm telling him to put it in park. I'm not talking to you. You trying to shoot? What you pushing my arms back for? What you pushing my arms back for? Come on.
So yeah, that's it. That's what happened. Get back to my screens here. So we seeing that shit, right? We seeing that. White supremacist cop got caught in a white supremacist lie. That's why I named the video "Turn the Car Off, He Got a Gun." We got to put names to the playbook and to the plays that's in the playbook that these white supremacist cops of all races be out here running. You understand? Everything from their roadblocks to their checkpoints to their cornering motherfuckers. All this shit. This is stuff that I've shown that they practice within their white supremacist militia groups and all that shit. We've seen that stuff. This is the stuff that these private security firms go to the police forces and teach them this type of shit. They train the police in this type of shit. We got to put a name to this shit. Since, you know, in the black community, unfortunately, our black military people and shit, they don't come back from the service teaching us anything. They just sit back and be gorilla chest beating and act like they deserve all this motherfucking respect around niggas for nothing. So it's up for the around the way street niggas, so forth and so on, to pick up on the shit and bring it to the people. That's why y'all come to my channel. You understand? Y'all ain't gonna get this on no black military nigga channel. Trust me, I already checked. And like I said, this was the old turn your car off gun. It's called the turn your car off gun. Teach this shit to your sons and to your daughters. You know what I mean? And you know what the brother Truitt did in response? Yo, he just put his hands out the window, told him straight up, nah, I ain't turning off the car, you trying to shoot me. You told me to turn the car off, now you telling me there's a gun where there is none, you trying to shoot me. Then the race soldier starts saying, oh, that's a failure to comply. See, that's another escalation. Right? You see? So it's obvious the cop just had a hard on for a black confrontation this weekend, that he wanted to escalate into something lethal without a cause. We need to keep framing it like that as we speak on this type of shit in black media. Like, whenever motherfucker got to take some shit like this to court, so just so we can have the judges and the jury pool buzzing on our terminology about the shit, we need to frame it just like that. Escalating something into lethality, or something into being lethal without a cause. And this cop was on tape, on the fly, trying to fabricate a reason to take this man's life. And this is the process these race soldiers are tuned to. That's the process they daily try to demonstrate, and to try for early retirement when they meet a black man, woman, or child out here. So after this video, y'all didn't see, the cop pulls him out of the car. They searched the front and the back of the car. They found the gun, which he actually already told the cop he had. So I think the cop was going to try to shoot him and tell a lie that was the gun he was reaching for. I don't doubt this. I don't doubt it. The only thing is that the gun was in the back of his car. You understand? It wasn't within reach of the brother Truitt. So the cop was never, ever in any danger. They ended up charging him like with loitering and disregarding official order. But loitering, come on. All that shit, loitering, stop it. Dragging him out the car, stop it. And what this young man got to do now that this shit has went viral, need to go find him a lawyer. A lawyer will do this shit pro bono. This is a real easy, gimme ass case. Need to go find a lawyer and sue the blue off the back of this blue. He the blue line. Yo, sue the blue off the back of this white supremacist cop trying to instigate his death. All right? They claim this officer is now getting threats from people, which is a lie. It's just white supremacy trying to make him into a victim. Fuck that. I ain't trying to hear it. Our brother Truitt just needs to go to the whatever lengths he can to sue. He need to go ahead and sue. Now, how is this possible, you say? Well, look, I want to turn y'all to some legal precedent. We want to help our brother out if he's watching my show today. I'm going to turn y'all to the story of Muhammad Noor. Y'all remember Muhammad Noor? He's a police officer that at the beginning of this month, they found him guilty in court. He's facing prison now for fearing for his life when he had to shoot Justine Diamond. He feared for his life and he had to shoot her. Well, just last week, a guy named Brian Ullman put a lawsuit on him for pulling a gun on him and quote unquote holding the gun for 30 seconds at a traffic stop. He's trying to sue Muhammad Noor for pulling out a gun on him at a traffic stop for 30 seconds, where he claims he wasn't doing anything. So now he wants to sue. This lawsuit is like 50 G's. He's starting at 50 G's. It's probably over 50 G's of what they said for starters. They couldn't put it in the court that's 50 G's and under, so I guess they're not trying to disclose the full amount, but we know it's over 50 G's right now for starters, at least. So let's play some of that stop that he's talking about, and let's just compare the tenacity of it, the hypeness of it, to the story that we just saw with our brother Truitt right fast. Let me get to it. This is Muhammad Noor stopping some dude that's bitching and moaning about him getting stopped and having a gun held to him for 30 seconds, which it didn't happen for 30 seconds, but we're going to check it out. Hold up. Muhammad Noor is on the left. Let's start it over. Here we go. They driving. It's Muhammad Noor on the walking up right now in the blue, light blue.
Copy. 40 seconds in Nicholas. Close reporting in weight now 20 to 25 years old, black hat, long red hair, and a ponytail black.
I want y'all to notice he held the gun for 15 seconds to the guy. 15 seconds from 55 on the clock, around 55 on the clock to 110 on the clock. All right? Stupid ass loser.
Jacket. Rough them at gunpoint. Left in unknown direction on foot.
Dumbass loser talking that shit, right? So basically that's the video. Then shit happened. Muhammad Noor took his license, walked it back to the car. Ain't shit happened. It wasn't as tense as it was with what happened with our brother Truitt. And this motherfucker talking about suing, over 50 G's. So yeah. Let me get back to my scrizzing. So you can see your boy. Yeah, I'm in. So this should give our brother Truitt all kind of legal grease, so to speak. Nothing in the clip that I just showed y'all is similar to what happened to him, where the cop is making up the scene of what happened at a stop, just all lackadaisically as he go along. And that shit lasted longer than fucking 30 seconds. We seen that shit. Almost 2 minutes. So just like Brian Ullman is being coddled into against Muhammad Noor, this guy who we don't know yet, I guess we don't know his name, they haven't identified him, he's gonna have to deal with that shit. He's gonna have to deal with being called to the floor, called to court for carrying out this motherfucking militaristic operation on innocent citizens for his own punk ass gratification. You understand? Not only holding a gun to this young man, but lying on motherfucking videotape saying he had a gun when it's clear the young man had no gun. You see? You should cash in. You should cash in. All these motherfucking officers, these white supremacist officers, they are completely versed in false escalation with black people. We seeing this shit. And they yell out all these fucking set it off words, these trigger words like gun, to start shooting people. I mean, like, so peep that out. And this white supremacist regime that we dealing in, it allows white-skinned individuals to pass this kind of crap off as legally admissible. We've said this before on my channel before. So one part of my mind says, say, any cop that's a black cop, yo, y'all motherfuckers need to get on fucking code. Start stopping white people and run up on white people in cars that you stop and yell gun, 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 all right? Yell, turn off your car, gun. Turn off your car, he got a gun, and let whatever happen, happen. And then say you fear for your life. God damn it. Or else you ain't worth shit in your cop uniform. You ain't worth shit. I'm talking to you black cops out there. Y'all ain't worth shit if that's what y'all not willing to do. If y'all ain't really down with the shit like that. That's the first thing I want to say. I want to say that first. All right. Secondly, this young man, Truitt, yo, brother, you need to sue, man. Cops, even though they haven't released his name, any attorney looking for a quick come up off of the lawsuit game, yo, get him off the streets. Get this motherfucker off the block because he's deliberately using race soldier trigger words to justify shooting people. It's just like walking into a room yelling bomb or some shit. Or fire, fire. That shit is illegal. It's actually illegal to do that in public. It's illegal for all fucking citizens to do. You can't just walk into a building yelling bomb or fire. These are trigger words, right? So police should definitely not be able to stop somebody at a stop and yell trigger words to motherfuckers, right? That's no different than had he walked up to the car yelling bomb or fire. You understand? In order to justify some heinous victimizing of this man. But put your comments in the comments. I want to see this race soldier get sued, just like Muhammad Noor is being sued. Let's get it. All you lawyers out there, all you lawyers, yo, let's get it, because the precedent is being set in other places and cases. Y'all need to follow suit with this case. This brother got some cash on his hands. We need to make this shit happen for the man. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, so you know when I'm dropping. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me hit the split screen on y'all ass, because you know I got to have it. I got to have it. Y'all got the summer collection. It's already out there, man. You check out my Teespring, man. It got the summer shit. It got the short sleeve shit. I know y'all want to see that shit. I know y'all want to G that shit, rock that shit. I'm saying it's the second day of summer, baby. Let's get this shit going, baby. Check me out. I'ma get it, y'all.